Would you like better health, better wealth, better relationships? Well, you can. You can have that if you start now. This is Philip Montrose, my wife and wonderful partner Jane. We help people step up, tap into the heart of success with EFT and holistic coaching. And I want to draw on Wattles' brilliant work written 100 years ago, The Science of Getting Rich, which we updated into an ebook called The Science of Getting Rich, Magic in Minutes. And a chapter from that book is called Start Now. It's the first chapter. A key extracted from Wattles' brilliant work, updated for the 21st century. You need to start when? Now. Of course you want to start now. However, there's some buts there, right? Well, what's preventing you from starting now to have better finances, to have the career, the job you want, to have the relationships you want, the health you want? What is it? It could be overthinking. You're thinking too much. You're trying to get it just right and figure it all out, so you're not doing anything, and you may be procrastinating and avoiding in the process. You're not prioritizing starting now. You're not looking at the big picture of where you want to go. You're just putting out fires and going day to day, and not really starting now to what you want to do for creating that life of the science of getting rich, which means could be money, could be anything you want to create more in prosperity, abundance, more abundant relationships, more abundant health, more abundant career, etc., whatever it is for you. But you need to start you need to start right now. And here's what Wattles said. It is perfectly right that you should give your best attention to the science of getting rich, for it is the noblest and most necessary of all studies. If you neglect this study, you are derelict in your duty. Yes, well, it's a good idea to follow your heart and to create more resources and to create the life you truly want. You will feel more alive. And one of the challenges many people have is they focus not on what they do want, but what they don't want. For example, I was talking with a fellow who didn't really want to focus on what he wanted because he thought it would be too idealistic and new age, and he'd be lost in some sort of Pollyannish bubble. So it's that, okay, I acknowledge, yes, that could happen on an extreme. However, what he did is focus on all the negative things, all the problems, the sobering realities that brought him down, and he never got back to what he wanted. So when a year ago we wanted to start a podcast, and I at first was overthinking it and falling in some of those problems and thinking of what I didn't want, what would go wrong, and so forth, until I woke up and realized it is a step-by-step process. It's one step at a time. I prioritized it. I looked at it as the big picture of what it would do for us and how to help people. And eventually we did it. It was step-by-step, and we did our Love and Happiness weekly podcast. Very enjoyable, rewarding. Glad I started now. So here's another quote from Wattles that might help and inspire you. It is the natural and inherent impulse of life to seek to live more. It is the nature of intelligence to enlarge itself, and of consciousness to seek to extend its boundaries and find fuller expression. So how can you find fuller expression of what you want, the life that you're creating? So imagine this. Imagine that you are feeling more and more alive, connected with your heart, connected with your bigger picture, your purpose, that you're here for a reason. You may or may not be clear on that, but you know there's something drawing you, something impelling you, something connecting you with that science of getting rich, of a bigger, more expansive, more awakened life to help yourself and other people. Imagine a better career or an improved business or career or job. Imagine better health now. Imagine better relationships now, starting now. Imagine communicating better right now. You can do it. Remember to start now. And if you enjoy this, you may want to check out our Science of Getting Rich, Magic in Minutes ebook, where we go more into the steps drawn from Wallace Wattles, The Science of Getting Rich, so you can have the magic in minutes and start now and create the life that you really want.